So now, first of all, let's look at GameStop. It's reporting in a few minutes. If you guys have the news, please post it in the comment. But essentially, if I type in my swing command here, and let's go on the 5 days, I can type in GameStop, and I can see here what the model shows. So the model shows us this chart. We have our lower band. The data is still as of yesterday, so it's as of end of day yesterday. So we have our lower band of 2059 and our risk trigger 2791. Here you can see also the swing model success rate. So let me just open it up right here. What we mean by success rate is meaning if the price over the next 5 days will stay within in this case, the lower band or the upper band if it's there, and then the risk trigger. So if you see here, we have a 97% success rate. So meaning that over the past 37 days, the price kind of in the next 5 days stayed within the range, okay? So if we go back here, we can also look at our 20 days swing model. So we can type in our 20 days and we can type GME. We can see a similar picture. So those are the bands. Our lower band over the next 20 days is 16.93. Our risk trigger is 31.57. And this is kind of like the back testing. You can also go back in time. So you can also go back up to 5 days in the past by clicking on the arrow here. So here we can go back to the Friday's data. You can see how this has changed. We can go back to Thursday's data. So again, this is great, but it's everything is in a chart. So how can you then bring this data point directly into your trading view or into your application? So very easy. I now can type in my swing commands, and I can either type in my levels for a single stock right here. So I can get the code directly for our trading view indicator, or I can also type in our swing for a list. So in this case, I have GameStop, I have Oracle, I have NVIDIA, SPX, and maybe Tesla, right? So I can type in my ticker. The code is already here, so we can copy that, and then we can go into our indicator. We already pre-calculated that, so we already did that. But essentially now this is on our chart. This is showing you the different levels of our lower band. LB stands for lower band, RT stands for risk trigger, UB would stand for upper band. So here we have our different levels over the past 5 days. So why is 5 days? Because technically 5 days ago, you could have had the level for end of business tomorrow. So they're still kind of valid in that sense. We can also do the same thing. And we want to look at Oracle because there was a big break today. So obviously there was the earnings. Yesterday, we saw an 11% or more. I think it was, 11.53, 43%. Broken all the levels. Tomorrow we're going to have new levels here, but essentially we can actually go back into the bot and look at our swing model for Oracle. And I think we did that yesterday, Patrick, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, correct. We're doing this on Oracle, yeah.
Yeah, so this was the data that you would have got as of yesterday morning. So after the weekend, our lower band 134, our risk trigger 149. But if we go back to Friday, again, this would have been the level. So 150, 135, and now we are at 155 here, just after market close.
That's correct.
Yeah.